I can't give enough recognition to the current leadership of the district. I'm not speaking of myself. I'm speaking of Dr. Raghu Mathur, our chancellor, who has brought to this district a stability, a professionalism that is profound. The way that he and his team comes to our board so well prepared, having done the research, having done the planning, having done the preparation for us to be able to continue to move forward. We have a budget of $150 million a year. That's a lot of money to be responsible for. And if it's not guided by some principled, philosophical commitment to serving the students and to being concerned about the taxpayers, it can be wasted. There are many special interests in the education industry today, and especially the unions. The unions have a very aggressive attitude about getting at the treasury of the school districts. And, community college teachers today, full-time ones as they call it a full-time week, a 36-hour work week, 15 hours in the classroom, 15 hours of prep time, 6 hours of office time, 36 hours with a 2.5 month a year vacation. One of those averages $100,000 a year in salary. So it's a very, very expensive payroll that a community college district has, because you have about 300 teachers in a union who garner a very high pay, and then you've got freeway flyers. And I have enormous empathy for them, because they're teaching a class or two at Orange Coast and at Fullerton, etc., and not gaining the reward for it because they're not full-time teachers anywhere. And it is unique in that the district is geographically half of Orange County, with perhaps 1 million residents. And when one has to campaign, it is a very, very costly exercise. And of course, in the politics of schools these days, the unions are taking so much more an active role. It was predicted that our own local union here was gearing up in the $300,000 range to be able to influence this election. That's a lot of money, which means that independent or conservative-minded, non-union advocate candidates would have to compete with that. And I think it's a very dangerous situation that we're moving in all cities and counties and school districts, where the labor unions of government employees, be they teachers or be they county workers, have all the more influence through the exercise of dollars from the unions. I think all of us were appalled at the spiking of the county payroll retirement by the Board of Supervisors recently. I mean, we lurch back and say, how could this happen in Orange County, California, that you could have such aggressive spiking of retirements and costly imposition on the taxpayers of our community? Well, it's the influence of unions in government today, and we need to be very vigilant about that. Thanks be to God and to the generosity of the voters, I'm not challenged, so I don't have to run for a new district. I've just received, by virtue of the fact that there is no competition, I get another 4-year term.
Today, Thomas Fuentes with us today, a member of the Board of Trustees of our South Orange County Community College District, running unopposed for re-election, so at least you won't be spending your dollars with a challenger out there on that particular one.